Hi everyone. So today we're going to talk briefly about visual arguments, and hopefully you've already read chapter 14 from the textbook because it does give you some guidance on how visual arguments can be built effectively using intentional rhetorical choices, things like color, text, images, other media, and layout. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose first one of the three sample arguments that are posted in Unit 4. And you will see here an ad for Nike, a Pop Chips ad, and a pedigree ad. You will choose one of those and make a determination about very specific things that are on the discussion board post, like what is the argument? How do you know that? What audience is being targeted? What rhetorical choices were intentionally made to be persuasive for that specific audience? And finally, what kinds of appeals are being built through those rhetorical choices? So this is a rhetorical analysis of a visual argument. We've already done that with text, so now we're doing that with a visual argument so that you can better understand what is effective to create your own argument. So when you create your own argument, I mentioned there are a couple of technology tools that you can choose from. You don't have to use these, but especially if you are not super familiar with doing this kind of work, these are very user friendly, and I think that they will help you be less anxious about it if technology is not your thing. So first of all, Canva, which I'm actually already logged in, but yours looks similar. You'll need to create an account. Canva is really great to create a visual argument for a couple of reasons. So first of all, you can choose from so many different templates. So if you want to make something like an Instagram post, or if you want to make some sort of, let me go back up here to the top, a specific poster, or like the ads are in a very specific format. They're like 8.5 by 11 usually because they also appear in magazines. Whatever it is you want to do, there are so many templates that you can use. So for example, if I'm going to choose a social media post, then I can choose whatever format that I want, and it's already going to be created in the right size for that particular layout. So if I wanted to create, for example, an Instagram story, then I'll click on it and I want to customize whatever this is to be my visual argument. So as it's loading, you need to think about every single choice you make. Color, images, clip art, anything that you want, text choices, font, size, all of that has to be very clearly related to whatever argument you're making, to whatever audience, so that you can be the most persuasive for them and build whatever appeal or appeals you wish. So you don't have to use any of these. You can choose your own, but why choose your own when you could pick one of these that goes well with your topic and then customize it? So for example, if I was talking about something to do with climate change, then I might like this one because it is a story. So it's like creating a video, but in 8 panels. So it's almost like slides, if you will. Do I have to choose all of these? No. Can I choose one? Absolutely. You can do what you want with it, but it's already laid out for you, which is really nice. So if I choose this one and I say I want all 8 pages, what happens here is it automatically populates all of the 8 pages as a template. And so what I do then is customize it and add my own words or my own pictures if I don't want these pictures. Here's what I will caution you about though. Photos in here are not all free. So if you want to look for specific ones, certainly you can search. So if I'm saying nature, for example, then you will see that some of them say free and others of them say pro. You can get a free pro trial, by the way. I think it lasts for quite a while. too. But don't get roped into buying things, because you can always usually find one for free. If you can't, then you can go online, find one, and upload it. So don't pay for anything in here. Don't, it's unless you just want to. Okay, I'm not expecting you to do that. So anyhow, you can see a couple of the things that I've created before. These weren't necessarily created as a visual argument, but I'll show you a couple of things that I have created, so that you can understand what the final products might look like. I have several things in here. This, for example, was something that I posted on social media during a conference that I was running, that has a photo of a person that I pulled offline that person gave me permission to use. So I didn't have to cite anything, but do make sure that you cite any pictures that you borrow outside of Canva. If it's in Canva, you don't have to cite it, okay? But you see some of the things I've done here. Like, this is an ad for a conference that I ran, and we were trying to get people to attend the conference. And, you know, this is the first time we've ever done one online. So it was really important that we convey the theme of the conference. I know that I have a very specific targeted audience, which is English teachers. So I have the link that's needed for them to register, how many hours of PD they would get, so professional development credit. That is persuasive to educators who need that in order to keep their licensure. I knew that it was really important for teachers who are overworked and tired of doing online instruction that they don't have to be live to watch these sessions. So I made sure to note that there are synchronous and asynchronous, so like they can watch a recording later if they can't join us in real time. The date is obviously important. And I have the two theme items here that would apply to specifically to the audience. The colors I chose because we are talking about culturally responsive teaching, and so the rainbow clearly symbolizes an inclusive community. Green is our organization's color. We're green and blue. And then finally, our mascot is called the literary llama. So every choice I made was purposeful, even down to the bold font for what this is, and then the smaller font for the choices. So that counts as a visual ad. It's a visual argument, but it's not as much of an argument as what you will be making because you're choosing a topic. This is for an event, so that's a bit different. So anyway, when you want to download this and share it with the class on the last discussion board so you can get some feedback and earn your points, you will hit download, and you can choose here to download it as a ping, but I suggest you do PDF. That way it will be easy for everyone to see. JPEG will work too, but it's a small file size, so either way, it's up to you how you do it. If it's a multiple page document, just be careful because it can be really big. So that's how you do that. You don't want to hit share because you can get into problems with access. So the other tool is Pictochart. And again, you'll have to create an account. Don't pay for anything here. You get 5 free. And so infographics are another thing that you could create. And this is especially if you have a lot of facts or statistics that you're finding to share in order to convince people of something. But these are really nice templates. So you would want to choose one that colors and everything that goes along with your argument theme, but you can customize any of these and then download it as a PDF image. So again, 2 choices. You don't have to use these 2 programs, but I would suggest you do, just because I know they're all going to work, and I can actually help you if you're having trouble with these 2. As you're creating things or trying to share them. Whereas if you use some program I've never used before, I don't know if I can help you. So those are your options, and you want to make sure that you are thinking about it now because everything is due on a very tight schedule. The very last thing you have to do is a reflection, and that's in Unit 5. So just briefly, I will touch on that too. You have to answer all these questions in a Word document. No one is going to see that except for me. So that's basically it. I appreciate your hard work this semester, and I am teaching 102. I don't know, for so many of you are dual credit, I'm not sure if you're going to go ahead and take another one, but if you do and I get to work with you again, excellent. If maybe it's next year or whatever, you continue your education at JCTC after high school, if you're high school students. Some of you aren't. I'm happy to work with you. If you look for my name, I am assigned at least 2 sections of 102 for the spring. So thank you.